Hello everyone, my name is Dan Silman from Ingenuity LT, and today I would like to introduce you to JetExport. JetExport is an incredibly fast tool for exporting productions and saved searches from Relativity. With JetExport, a single production or saved search can be distributed to multiple computers, reducing your turnaround time to a fraction of what traditional tools can achieve. In this video, I will demonstrate that feature and more. Once you open JetExport and log in using your Relativity credentials, you are taken to the New Project tab and the Project subtab underneath that. The Project subtab is where you provide basic information about your export, such as the relativity case to export from, which production or saved search to export, and the output path. In the Project subtab, you can also copy settings from any previously run export, making Volume 2 of a production series very easy to set up, and importantly, ensuring consistency across production volumes. Next up is the Settings subtab. Here you can provide more granular details about your export. Options include number of items to save in each subfolder, which load files to create, text encoding options, image format, the number of items each JetExport drone should take at a time, and much more. Finally, under the New Project section is the Fields tab. This is where you select the fields you would like to export. Selecting fields to export is often the most time-consuming part of setting up a new production. However, JetExport includes multiple features to make this process easier. Fields can be selected or removed by double-clicking, or you can use the Select, Deselect buttons, or you can simply drag and drop fields to select them for export. Once selected, fields can be reordered using the Up-Down buttons, or again, you can simply drag and drop. Both the selected and available lists can be filtered to find the field you are looking for quickly. JetExport provides the ability to rename fields in the DAT file. For example, as you can see here, we are exporting the field Production Begin Baits, but in the DAT file that JetExport generates, the field will simply be Beg Baits. The Fields tab also features alternate field selection methods. Fields can be selected by reading a saved search in Relativity. So if you have a saved search that already contains the fields you would like to export, pick that saved search in the dropdown, and JetExport will match that field list. If you have a list of fields you would like to export in a text or CSV file, you can use the From List option. Just navigate to your list and JetExport will fill the selected fields to match. The list could be a one-column text file or a two-column CSV file. If you choose a two-column CSV file, JetExport will set the DAT file header to the information found in the second column of the list. Lastly, you can choose to set the fields using an existing Relativity KWX file. So if you switch to JetExport, all the KWX files you have created in the past will not go to waste. Now that we have gone through the Project, Settings, and Fields subtabs, we are now ready to process our job. Just click the Process button in the lower right-hand corner. JetExport will run a quick process to prepare the job for export. This includes calculating output paths for images, natives, and text files, calculating family ranges, separating the work into batches, and importantly, writing the image and LST load files. Since these load files are created even before images, natives, or text files have been exported, you can perform any post-export manipulations much earlier in the process. Now that the project is set up, we can now assign multiple machines to help export the project. To demonstrate this, I have remoted into two separate machines and have opened JetExport on both. Just log in, go to the Drones tab, select your project from the dropdown, and click Process. This machine is now exporting the project we set up. To add another machine, just repeat the steps. We now have two machines sharing the work of exporting a single production. However, we can add more machines to make the export run even faster. Distributing exports across multiple machines significantly reduces export time. Exports that used to take hours now take mere minutes. Million-plus page productions that used to take over 24 hours can now be delivered same day. Reducing export time allows you to hit deadlines easier, devote more time to quality control, and deliver a better product faster. The final section I would like to cover is the Status tab. This is where you can check the progress of a project. Just go to the Status tab and select your project. First, you will notice a list of all batches for the selected project with columns for the batch number, batch type, current status, start and end times, and the machine used to process the batch. You can filter the batch list by current status using the checkboxes at the top. In this section, you can also select any batch or multiple batches, right-click, and set the batches back to unprocessed. In situations where you have a power or network outage, or any other unforeseen issue, this feature allows you to restart the export from where you left off instead of starting over from the beginning. At the bottom of the screen, you can check the overall status of the project. In this example, we have 14 total batches, 4 batches that have not yet been processed, 2 batches currently processing, and 8 batches completed. Once the job is complete, finished batches will equal total batches, and those sections will turn green. To get to your export folder, simply click Open Output Folder. JetExport will launch File Explorer and take you to your output path. As you can see, folders for load files, images, natives, and text have been created. JetExport has also generated the load files. It has also copied out items from Relativity and subfoldered them according to the specs entered when the project was initially set up. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, would like to schedule a live demo, or would like a free trial of JetExport, please visit www.ingenuitylt.com or reach out to me at dsilman@ingenuitylt.com. Thank you.